Some lack that talent to be considered one of the greats. Sure, they make perfect idols, but that doesn't mean they have the talent to make great artists.
And wait, we talk about a
talent to be considered one of the greats.
Sure,
they make perfect idols.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, today we're going to get into one of my favorite K-pop reviewers, Internet's Nathan, you guys, and we're going to get into his opinion on the 7 levels of K-pop. Now, if you guys haven't heard this concept before, basically ranking, like tier ranking 7 levels, and like if you're at level 1, you're basically unknown, or in K-pop terms, Nugu, or you might not be Nugu because I think Nugu may be level 2. So if you're level 1, basically 0, zilch, you're nothing, no shade. And if you're level 7, that's typically reserved for like the icons, people who have came and went, basically the top of the food chain, the legendary acts, maybe like Girls' Generation, maybe Big Bang, you know, those types of artists. Me personally, I feel like even Blackpink won't be a level 7 because they're still active. I don't even feel like a BTS is level 7, although technically they are in terms of success. Some might say level 8, but I feel like level 7 is the ones who have stopped promoting and those who have gone on to their individual things. But what do I know? Now you guys, disclaimer, this isn't my opinion, although I will have opinions. This is not my opinion, this is someone else's opinion. And if you guys have an opinion as well, put it down in the comments down below. Now, it might get messy. If he says something that I don't particularly vibe with, I'm gonna give my thoughts as well. Sounds good? Let's shake on it. All right, come into the room. Get you a snack. We're gonna be here for quite a while. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe down to this channel. Click this bell you see right here, to be notified about all of this updates. So you, yes you, that's watching me, don't miss a video from me. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, you guys, and we've been moving at a snail's pace. And I feel like a lot of you guys watch me, but don't subscribe to the channel. Why not? I mean, you like seeing my face, so why not subscribe, you know? It's not gonna cost you anything. It's literally free, you guys. Trust me, I tried it before, it's free. It is free, you guys. Click the subscribe button. Also, comment down below, what do you wanna see next? All right, you guys, so all that out of the way, let's get into the 7 levels of K-pop. Let's go.
Every level of K-pop. Explained.
Explain, okay.
Level 1 trash.
These are groups that have been created just for the shock factor alone, just to get people talking, trying to profit off of K-pop becoming mainstream. From a college project like EXP Edition,
a Korean woman who wanted to study what makes K-pop K-pop as a part of an art project at Columbia University.
What?
She called the group EXP Edition, EXP being for experiment, filled it with non-Koreans, and raised $30,000 on Kickstarter.
This real?
Obviously, I had no experience in running an entertainment company.
What the? Wait, is that real? The vocals, my dear. Well, you know what? They did hold a note. We're gonna jump straight into it. Internet Nathan, you guys, he's kind of messy, so I live for her. Let's go back. Those vocals were horrific. Wait, you mean to tell me this woman raised money to form a group? Now, you guys, no shade. Can I tell you this? Me personally, because I watch only a select few reactors. So me personally, I would love if like the reactors came together and like maybe created a song and make a dance. Like the popular reactors, like form a therapy. He's so cute. Like form a therapy or something. Like, you know, like actually make a song, make a dance. Who's gonna be the leader, the man dancer? I think that would really be cute. Like I think that would be cute. That's just my humble opinion. Like, you know, invite me. All right, let's take it back to this insanity of a woman.
Koreans and raised $30,000 on Kickstarter.
30 grand is crazy.
Obviously, I had no experience in running an entertainment company.
I mean, it's something.
to a Karibu's dream of being an idol.
This is a fever dream. I remember
And
this.
under all of that, in the darkest depths of this dumpster, we find this plague to humankind.
The heart of Korea.
And honestly, I don't think anyone has put on their music on purpose before. Okay, let's get out of here before we catch something.
How far down the line are you being able to speak Korean? You know, I've been learning quite a lot. Like, let me introduce myself to you, Phil. 안녕하세요. 사랑해요. So that is hi, how are you?
I can do that.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
I can do that. Wait, you guys, literally, I can do that. Wasn't that Ali London? Didn't you want to be like that BTS member? Like, he was obsessed to change his whole face. Like, Anazio, Jacob like, even I can do that. Saranghae, Kamsamida, like, even I can do the basic Korean. Like, duh. Oh my god. He's so fucking cringe. He literally ruined himself. To my subscribers, please, that's taking parasocial to the next level. Like, changing your whole existence to be like someone who will never acknowledge you. Like, you're an assassin. Like, you should be put down, no shade. Oh my god. Let's continue. That went to a dark place.
Level 2, kind of K-pop.
Kind of K-pop.
This is where you find your global groups. They typically have a mix of group members from different nationalities other than Korean, which makes them a hit or miss when it comes to their popularity in Korea. But outside of Korea, people show them all kinds of love.
I can see why you put them there. Groups who are marketed globally, but benefit off the K-pop system. Like Cat's Eye, XG. Okay.
Formed to target other music markets like Japan, China, the US, and, well, the whole world. So yeah, these groups aren't K-pop by definition, but
so would that be like
fans still know who they are. Because these groups have either been made by well-known Korean K-pop companies, or they were formed, trained, and promoted in a similar way real K-pop groups are formed, trained, and promoted.
Right.
Consider them more like your distant cousin from another country. Like, you guys share the same DNA, but they're not really like you at all. But sometimes, these global groups even put K-pop groups to shame with the effort in their performances, music videos, and the music. They will catch you off guard.
When she cut her fucking hair, when he cut his hair,
완전 밀었어. 존경스럽다.
The skill is there with high choreography.
Gnarly. Bring her back.
A crazy bar.
Find me in Tokyo, rapping in a skirt. I catch my drift though. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin.
They can and will just do it better than the real K-pop groups out there. Yeah, I said it. This is probably the most unique and diverse level in this whole thing. And it may be because that is what the future of K-pop is gonna be like.
Level 3, one-hit wonders.
These groups are exactly that. One-hit wonders. Had one mega smash hit song that took over that year it was released, and quickly as soon as they saw the spotlight, they fell off. K-pop groups like these made something out of nothing. They had $5 in a dream. Sure, they released some music after their big hit, but they never reached that peak that they experienced before. The thing is, a lot of these groups that are one-hit wonders, I was rooting for them to continue on, to continue to release the music that
so who's the one-hit wonder? I want to know.
For them to have a long career.
Who's
Some of you may
wonder?
consider Psy as a one-hit wonder, but his song
Psy is not a one-hit wonder.
went
Like,
so
no shade.
astronomically viral, I don't think he even thought he could hit that altitude again, even if he tried. So when I say one-hit wonder, I mean groups like Brave Girls, Crayon Pop, Momoland, Pentagon,
Momoland.
Next One, and Weekly. Almost all of these groups had a chance to put their names in K-pop history,
Was it
but
Weekly
just
at After
couldn't
School?
follow up for whatever reason. And most of the time, that reason was their own
Momoland had a
comeback.
comeback?
Crayon Pop had $300 in their pockets, bought scooter helmets, and went to the nearest amusement park, jumped around, and made magic.
What is this? Is that first generation?
I remember Momoland and Pentagon
Momoland.
released Song of the Year songs in the
2018.
same year.
Oh my god. You guys, these songs in 2018.
And sadly, all of the groups that find themselves in this level never got an opportunity to reach the next level.
Level 4, just
Okay.
popular.
Now we arrive.
Okay, so you guys, so level 4. Okay, so this is where I think me necessarily is the groups I tend to listen to. The level 3, you have one hits, and I know those hits like Shine and Momoland's Boom Boom. I know those songs, but I think I would specifically listen to like level 4 and up. And level 4, I see ITZY. I see. Is that the Seraphim? Is that TXT? I feel like Just Popular, like these are the groups who have like their big fan bases in a niche market. Like they're not necessarily, you know, swaying the pendulum either way. Like, I don't want to say they're just there, but because of their fandom, they're not irrelevant. Does that make sense? Like, we know the music, but it's like, you know, like I see you around, I see you regularly, but you're not one of the main girls. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, let's see who thinks is level 4, and let's see if I agree.
At a place where I think I will get some hate. So please send your hate to my socials. And remember,
send it to his socials.
These groups, they are simply just popular.
Right.
Some would even call this the mid tier. Which, listen, is not a good thing, and it's not a bad thing. These groups, you'd actually see them headlining a music festival, or they announce their world tour, and you'll probably say to yourself, I'll pay to go see them.
Right.
Type shit.
These groups have quite a few music show wins under their belts, and they consistently stay up on the music charts when they come back. Walking down the streets in Korea, you would hear their music blasting 24/7. You might put a few of their songs on your playlist and probably won't skip it if it comes on shuffle. But the thing is, they never really get to take home Song of the Year, Album of the Year, or Artist of the Year awards. They always seem to get overshadowed by bigger K-pop acts. Sometimes they may show flashes that they can be something bigger, but only in their rookie years when the hype of a new girl group is the most high.
Right.
Like what happened to Kepler.
Okay, let's talk. Okay, so Kepler is number 1. No shade to Kepler. No shade to Kepler, because I was there for Wadada. I was there. And Kepler from a Survivor show had all the makings to be one of those groups. Now, would they ever get popular like the contemporaries? One could say possibly because they came from a Survivor show, but now me knowing Isna and Kepler kind of came from the same. Oh, wow. Kepler and Isna is kind of sitting at the same table. I wouldn't give Kepler number 4. Popular, they're known. They're very much known. I wouldn't give them level 4. I'd probably give them level 3 because Wada kind of was their only hits. But the latest comeback, I thoroughly enjoy. But yeah, okay, level 4 for Kepler. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. 3.5 to 4, maybe 3. You know, that's just my opinion.
Or we really thought they were the next big thing. Everyone probably would have agreed. They had all the makings to do it, but somehow they just kept slipping down a few levels after time passed.
This group had it all. Yeah, level 4 for sure.
Some lack that talent to be considered one of the greats. Sure, they make perfect idols, but that doesn't mean they have the talent to make great artists.
And wait, we talk about it, Sarah.
Talent to be considered one of the greats. Sure, they make perfect idols, but that doesn't mean they have the talent to make great artists.
Level 4. I choose one level 5.
Others kind of shot their own career in the foot.
Oh, girl. No. Oh my god.
Just let me see her. I'm not gonna even hit her. I just want to talk to her. I just need to talk to this bitch right now.
This divorce from the public, it hurts. I decided to forgive them, but you guys, I cannot even hold you. I still get triggered because I was there when this group debuted. I was literally there. I remember exactly where I was. At the time we filmed this video, they just turned 3 years. I remember in 2023 exactly where I was when Shh came out. I was in Alabama on a job, and I remember they were on the show before the show got canceled. They were performing on the show, the music show, and they were nominated for first place, and they were all black. And Natalie performed Sugarcoat. I was there in the trenches, you guys. I was there when Belle had the blonde hair. I was literally there when they performed on M Countdown in the schoolgirl outfits. I was sitting there for the debut. Didn't know anything about these girls, mind you. But I was seated when I heard their song because it was giving me early Ariana Grande tease. And for this group to do what they did, and you know what the gag is about it? And I said it before, men can do this and get away with it. Women, you cannot. And which sucks. But this group has so much talent, still talented. I still listen to their music. I still support them. But it's like, if you guys had never done that shit, intentional or not, it was public perception. If you guys hadn't done that, oof, they could have been like a level 5. Like, I don't think they will go to the upper echelon yet because their company is really small and like they're more like they're still stuck with inside their fandom. But the music, you guys, just all that aside, music wise, chef's kiss. Like, whoever makes the music work with the bigger groups. Like, no shade, but oh, Kiss of Life, oh my god. But who is she? One of the best songs released this year. Regardless of controversy, one of the best songs released this year. Alright, let's continue.
But that doesn't mean they can't take it to the next level. Some of these are still new enough that they have enough time to prove everyone wrong, including me. Sure, they might have a long career and stay around for a while, but
okay, so
just
who's in here? Okay, so who's in here? Itzy's level 4, the Seraphim is level 4. Islet, yeah, level 4. Rise, level 4. Zero Base 1. Level 4, but with top 5, they might go to number 5. Kepler, I think Kepler is 3, but I'm not mad at them about being 4. Kiss of Life is at 4. And unfortunately, some of these groups will forever be stuck at 4. But that's okay. Everyone cannot be at the top. The top cannot be oversaturated. Like, long as you don't go down. I think once you start to go down, that's when we have a problem.
5. Actually talented. Next big thing.
Right.
More than just music. These groups create art. That, or I can really see them being the next big thing.
Oh, okay.
I decided to combine these two groups into this one level. Now, talent, I feel, is really hard to find these days in K-pop, as companies focus more on idols who can get more brand deals and have faces that can be well known by the public. But I found some. I really found actually talented groups, like 50/50.
Now let's talk.
Who saw immediate success.
Let's talk, because I know 50/50, the old 50/50 and the 50/50 now, that's two different groups. Let's talk, that's two different groups. If you're talking about the current 50/50, I cannot take Cupid's success and give it to the new 50/50. That doesn't work like that. The new 50/50 is actually, they're not 1. Well, no, they're level 3. They're level 3. Off of your metric, they're number 3. But Cupid cannot put this group into level 5. Level 5 cannot be the next big thing. Level 4 should be the next big thing. Like, you're at the mid-tier, like you're getting there. Like, I feel like that should have been reversed. But if we're going up level 5, no, I do not see it for 50/50. No.
Success in the rookie years with one-hit song, but
Yeah,
soon
they had
after
one-hit song.
had to overcome some difficult times. 50/50 bounced back with new members, and what is most important, even in K-pop, they bounced back with underrated vocals and good music. In High-Key,
Okay, level 5 is groups that have potential.
High-Key, I can see
what's the
capturing
potential?
the love they got from Korea with their song Rose Blossom again and become that kind of rogue
potential
wildcard girl group
won't be
that
enough
has
if
this
the company doesn't
hardcore
invest.
fan base in their home country, Korea,
And you don't have brand recognition.
with international K-pop fans.
Star
Artemis
power.
is one of a
Because let's be honest, you guys, you can have all the good music in the world. If you guys don't have star power, you guys do not have personality and authenticity, and your company doesn't promote and brand you a certain way, it'll be all for nothing. Like, you gotta have a brand. What's something that you're easily recognizable for? I think my brand, speaking for me, is like vibrant, like really vibrant, really colorful, and as well as this right here. Like, when I don't have like a sticker on my face, it's like, okay, who am I? I feel like that's part of my brand now. Like, cute, aesthetic things, maximalist. I think that's my brand. You know, what's your brand? You know, what are you known for? What's the first thing people notice about you or expect of you? Comment down below. All right, but level 5 is for potential. You know me, I don't judge off potential, but I'm not mad at it. Ooh. Is that Luna?
What makes them stand out from everyone else is they rose back like a phoenix from the ashes, flying on the wings of the spiritual successor of Luna.
That is Luna
Production
members.
and the effort put into the visual storytelling. Come on, nobody doesn't like them. Plus, they're my girls. Shout out Artemis. And if you really
Artemis.
want to talk next big thing, I think the definition
Baby
of that
Monster.
is Baby Monster.
You guys know
They
I
have
thought
the
Baby Monster
backing of a
already.
major K-pop company,
So why
and their
did they change
biggest
their
strength
tactics?
is their talent. From the best vocals to rap, they have it all covered.
No, I take the weight
Come on,
of
Robin.
me.
That's a whistle though?
Bitch.
Don't leave no pieces, yeah. I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah. Even your emotions I don't let go. There's so much space.
Oh my god. I just should have sing like that.
Jonah look thicker than a strap though. Spanish don't wanna give me back sauce. They must have forgot what next up. Spirit clipping and I'm a goat. Pocket the second boy, purple money in an astro. If what you saying, I'm not the one that you play with. I think they're really mistaken up with the next though. You thought wrong when you all go. Let him on, monster, game to conquer. Baby, holla, what's up? We the best, the rest confess, we bless you, on and back, but shift to buckle.
Oh my god.
If they don't have the best vocals in rap of this generation, then they will soon be the best. The question mark is if they can be as popular as the superstars that came before them. And I can't finish this level without talking about NMIX.
Let me show you the That's that.
Oh, love that song.
They are the most well-rounded group in probably K-pop right now. And not just that, their personalities help them stand out and are easily recognizable to the public, and just helps them become the face, the epitome of this level. That's what I think about a lot of these groups in this level.
Let's see who we have here. We have NMIX. Yes, I agree. ATEEZ. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is pre-bad era. I think ATEEZ coming from bad right now. I think if ATEEZ constantly switches up their sound, let's talk, you guys. Let's talk about ATEEZ for a second. It's crazy that the moment they kind of deviated from the formula, Korea is starting to like bad. Which I say in my reaction, this is what ATEEZ needed, because the music, no shade, was getting formulaic, and they did something different with bad. Like the roles had swapped, and now something is clicking. It's clicking. 50-50, I don't see them at level 5, you know, but we are judging potential. Stacy, yeah. Stacy were really big. The company, I don't know what's going on with their company, but shit, their latest comeback came and went, although it's one of the best releases of the year, in my humblest opinion. Like, I play Two Love all day long. Baby Monster, yes. Artemis, never heard of them before, but that's Luna and High Key. Oh my gosh, okay, some new groups I never got into before.
Think they can go further and push K-pop as a genre to be respected by talent, not just popularity.
The big dog.
Level 6, Superstars.
Talent plus popularity. They have almost everything you can wish for in a K-pop group and could go down as icons in the future. They've broken records left and right since their debut.
앞으로의 S4, S5. 앞으로의 에스파 많이 잘 부탁드리고요. 네. 아리가또 고자이마스.
These groups are clear, outright leaders of their generation and are respected by almost every K-pop fan out there. Something new we find in this level are groups that are self-reliant and can write and produce their own music, like Stray Kids, and Idol.
I went in for their comeback with Give Me That Love.
Who have created their own unique color and sound with members in their groups who produce their music. They don't completely rely on their company, and that helps them not always follow the trend. They start new things and experiment and aren't scared to stand out. Some groups in this level just can't help but go viral all the time and represent K-pop in Korea on a global scale.
Oh my god, yes, on that. I was really hoping that he would come through.
Even New Jeans, NJZ, is still relevant if you look at the charts, and their music is still being used in challenges. We gotta talk about IVE. The absolute star power, even just within the two members of Wonyoung and Yujin, can power galaxies. And their music is just hit after hit. Sure.
Now let's talk about this, you guys, because I hate when everyone brings up IVE. They talk about Yujin and Wonyoung, and rightfully so. I mean, IVE's one, of course. But nowadays, in my humblest opinion, I think the members themselves, Liz. If you guys were here in the beginning when I first got into IVE, you guys know Liz. Liz was, if not my bias wrecker. And for me to watch in real time her glow up. I love that for her. I love that for her. Ray, my bias, like, I feel like IVE in general, like the members who were shafted in the background because of the IVE One members, like they're stepping into their own, like they're cultivating their own path. Yes, like I said, you guys, in order to be successful in K-pop nowadays, you gotta have your own individual brand. Do not tie your brand to your group, because outside of your group, who are you?
Some may underperform as others, but the peaks of one of their songs overshadows many others in the industry.
Period.
Even some of these groups are so bold, and their concepts and brands are so recognizable. It's a literal movie whenever they come back and drop something.
One look, give 'em whiplash.
We drop with a big flash.
따라와, 어서 move fast. 이유는 이해 못해.
Each of these groups have members in them who can carry their group with just their face card that doesn't decline. With brand deals and ads, every K-pop group wishes.
Okay, so who's at level 6? Okay, so level 6 is aespa, Idol. Idol comes back in a couple of hours with Give Me That Love. I'm waiting for that. 17. 17 is level 6. Okay, IVE, New Jeans, Stray Kids, and NCT. Okay, so level 7 will be for the Blackpinks, the BTSs. What you guys want to put? I mean, general public wise, I mean, I feel like 17 and Stray Kids are close to level 7, if not level 7. I mean, they sell millions of albums. I mean, but they do take more than album sales, of course. Okay? His opinion, not mine. I mean, if they're level 6, they're close to level 7. But then again, I wouldn't put like Pink and BTS at level 7, although I would. But level 7 is for the groups who are not promoting anymore, in my humble opinion.
K-pop group wishes they could see this level.
Right.
Level 7, the GOATs.
Level 7 features groups that will go down in the history books as the greatest K-pop groups of all time. Groups that push K-pop past the boundaries of Korea, turn K-pop from an unknown niche music genre that would get you laughed at if you were listening to in public into a mainstream music that will now only sometimes get you laughed at. Song of the Year songs are not just sprinkled in their discography, it's soaked in it. Pause. These groups probably got you into K-pop in the first place, but let's not talk about the past, because some of these groups are still active, and they are your favorite idol's favorite idols. The hit-making ability of Big Bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
I mean, they are literally called the kings of K-pop. They have to be at this level. The cultural impact of Girls' Generation.
Oh my god. Guys, look at Girls' Generation on my channel. Let me know if you guys want that.
For Korea. And all girl groups that follow them.
Yes, your idols idolize Girls' Generation.
The new gen girl group GOATs, Twice.
Well, let's talk, hold on. And I'm not going to discredit Twice. I think this is simply because of what I said earlier. When you keep someone trapped in their youthful image for so long and they're full-fledged adults, I think it kind of will sort of have a reverse effect, because as of late, Twice, now they had a moment with the K-pop Demon Hunters, but outside of K-pop Demon Hunters, Twice is stagnating, kind of sort of plateauing, and Korea, for sure, you know, there's still those girls, of course, don't get it twisted, but I kind of feel like JYP, I don't think JYP knows do it Twice anymore. With Stray Kids' success, it's like, okay, we have Stray Kids, don't get me wrong, and Twice will always be popular, but it's like, what, you know, like, Twice, does Twice need to change their image? I think, I've always said this about Twice. I think it's like oversaturation. Like, we've seen so much of them throughout the years. It's like, what is Twice without being in the public eye? Like, I always believe that. Like, oversaturation is such a thing. Undersaturation is a thing as well. But I feel like if you're overexposed, eventually we'll grow tired of you. And I kind of feel like that happened with Twice. Oof. What are your thoughts on it? But they're level 7 for sure.
Who is beloved in Korea, being the nation's girl group, and even broke into the US without even trying. Blackpink.
Let's kill this love. Yeah.
who is unarguably the biggest, most popular international sensation girl group in K-pop history to date. And we can't finish up this list without mentioning the group that took K-pop further than it's ever gone before and made it, and themselves, a household name.
Yes.
These groups only come by a few in a generation.
Alright, so in this group we have Blackpink, EXO, Big Bang, BTS, 21 Twice, SNSD. You have some heavy hitters in level 7. You have some heavy hitters. Now, me personally, when I made this list, level 7 is for the legacy acts. So I would personally pluck out, oh shit. Like level 7 rotates because all these groups are kind of sort of still active once in the blue moon. But this is the graduating class. Like, this is level 7. This is where you want to be. But you guys, we just checked out the 7 levels of K-pop. What would you guys change? Me personally, I wouldn't have put active groups at level 7. But nowadays, all the legacy acts come back, so there's not technically a level 7. I mean, you can walk from level 7 at any time and you'll always be a level 7. Like I said, you guys, you always want to stay where you're at or go up. You never want to plateau. Level 4 is controversial. I kind of feel like the Seraphim, what they have going on now, they could potentially be a level 5. But no shade, that collab with Cat's Eye and Islet won't cut it. They have to do something more. He said they didn't have the talent. Ooh, that was a gag. Like, that was a gag. Would I say that? I don't think they're not talented. I just think the competition is so stiff. And it's like, us in the West, if we actively see you trying to push so hard to be accepted out here, it's kind of like a pushback. You know, we thrive on authenticity. Like, we want things to happen naturally. Like, even with Cat's Eye, like, I feel like with Cat's Eye, you know, after a while, you know, that moment is going to fade away. Like, okay, you know, you guys might burn out tomorrow, no shade. Like, I kind of feel like all the drama they have going on, like, their stock is started to crumble down. Like, because I kind of by mistake with all the promo they did, that song peaked within the top 40, but it wasn't their highest peaking song at all. Like, that did more for Islet and Seraphim than they did for Cat's Eye. And what's next? You know, like, they have an album coming out soon, but if that doesn't do good or perform well or have the hits on it, then, you know, a lot of these groups on here do deserve more notoriety. Like Stacy for sure. Oh gosh, poor Stacy. Oh my god. ITZY. Their companies are to blame. But you guys, what are your thoughts? I feel like this list was pretty tame. I do feel like it was pretty tame. Now, some of the things he was saying had me cackling, but no shade. I kind of did agree. I kind of did agree. Sometimes we gotta be honest about our faves, you know, because if level 7 was reserved for the legacy acts, I would, you know. Truth be told, like, they're my queens. The fact that Blackpink managed to be level 7 with having the least amount of comebacks and songs as these artists is crazy to me. Like, they can only do it, but no shade, I wish they were more active like the regular groups. I do. But you guys, comment your thoughts down below. That is all I have for you for this one. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe down to this channel. Click this bell right here to be notified about all of this updates so you don't miss a video from me. And is there a level 7 of, like, K-pop, like, YouTubers, like, people who react? I would love, because I'm pretty sure a lot of K-pop reactors had, like, a lot of drama going on, you know, back in the day. I kind of feel like it's died down, but I know back in the day, the reactor space was really messy, really, you know, crazy. So, if there's a video for that, you guys, link it down below. I kind of want to watch it. Okay, you guys, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.